I really get stuck on this one point. White Christians would go to church on a Sunday wearing a cross around their neck to worship a martyr god who was crucified by being nailed to a cross, to be publicly tortured to death for political reasons. And then those same Christians would leave church with a picnic to go to a public lynching. And then they would gather by the hundreds or thousands to do to a black person the same or worse than was done to their martyr god. And then they would pass out the body parts as souvenirs, and they would take photographs to go on postcards. And they would bring their kids and call themselves, without irony, Christians. What the actual fuck?
All right, this is the book of Psalms, chapter 64 and verse 8. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. And this is the book of Job, chapter 15 and verse 6. Thine own mouth condemneth thee, and not I. Yeah, thy own lips testify against thee. I want to give all honor, all glory, and all praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders of the nation of Israel. Shalom to you brothers out there that are laboring, enduring the elements, making your body a living sacrifice, trying to seal the elect, making your call and election assured, seeking out your own salvation, as well as you sisters that are learning, listening, applying, being obedient to your husbands. Shalom, shalom, okay? So as you seen the video clip I posted in the beginning, you know how the Edomite woman, man, she was basically exposing the fact that so-called, white Christians, which their biblical name are Edomites, okay? But these white Christians, after Sunday service, will go out and have these, what they call picnics, but they were coming by the thousands, and they were lynching Jake. They were, us Israelites, the so-called Negroes and Hispanics, which I'm going to show you some photographs, images here a little later in this lesson, okay? And Lord willing, this be edifying, okay? But this is just to show you, especially if you're new coming into this, or you just stumble across the video and you're still tapped in with or holding on to Christianity. You got to understand what you are a part of, okay? But that's why I brought out these two precepts to line up with that, because they're going to begin to expose themselves. Their own tongue will fall upon themselves. All right. So and I'm at work, by the way. I'm in the bathroom because I was going to do it over in my area, but they ended up putting someone over there. So I just ran to the bathroom real quick and try to put this out real quick, because like I said, I was already posted getting it together. All right, but this is an article, and it says Christian soldiers. It says the lynching and torture of blacks in the Jim Crow South weren't just acts of racism; they were religious rituals. See, and this was back in 2015, February. All right, and just showing you, you've seen it all throughout the movies and everything. These devils, man, they did a number on Jake, man. Okay, and it says the cliche is that Americans have short memory. They do. Okay, but since Saturday, a number of us have been arguing over medieval religious wars and whether they have any lessons for today's violence in the Middle East. It says, for those still unaware, this debate come after President Obama's comments at the annual National Prayer Breakfast, where after condemning Islamic radical group ISIS as a death cult, he offered a moderating thought. Lest we get on our high horse and think this is a unique to some other place, remember that during the Crusades and the Inquisitions, people committed terrible deeds in the name of Christ. Okay? It says, in our home country, slavery and Jim Crow all too often was justified in the name of Christ. So this is not unique to one group or religion. This is a tendency in us, a sinful tendency that can pervert and distort our faith. Okay? And that's all I'm going to probably read on that, for the sake of time. So like I said, I'm at work. But, these devils, man, in the name of Christianity, these devils went out and they were persecuting the tribes. They started with the Northern Kingdom when those Spaniards came over here, them conquistadors. They was putting to death a lot of our people of the Northern Kingdom, okay? And then they did the same to Jake, man, when they pulled him from West Africa. All right, this is John 8:44. It says, you are of your father the devil. Because see, they said they did it in the name of Christ, but Christ, their Christ is Cesare Borgia. Okay, it's not Yahweh Shai. You know, they're not. Their God is not the same as ours. Okay, it's a totally different entity. All right, you are of your father the devil, and the lusts of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. There's no truth in these people. And when he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. Okay, and that's what they are. They're liars. You know. Okay. So I just want to show you some images here real quick. You know, these people were Christians. Look at this. You know, and what they done to Jake, man. Went about lynching Jake, man. Look at this. Yep. See, these people were Christian. They were so-called Christians. This is what they did, man. Okay. And I just wanted to show Hispanics as well, because, you know, a lot of people will say things like, well, Hispanics, you know, oh, they didn't suffer this. Look, Mexican lynchings in the U.S. Look at this. See? Mexican lynchings in the U.S. Okay. Look at this. This is a book here. The lynching of Mexicans in the Texas borderlands. Just showing you, man. Look, we serve whites only, no Spanish or Mexicans. Talking about the Northern Kingdom. You know, because they were under, you know, rule of the Spaniards. Look at this, man. This is the work of Esau, man. All right. This is Zechariah chapter 11, verse 5. It says, who possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. And they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich. And their own shepherds pity them not. Okay. And this is the mindset of Esau. Okay. They have no pity about us and what happened to us. You know, they over here crying right now for the stuff going on in Israel. You know, and that's crazy. But they always got something negative to say about us. I just did a lesson about how Amalek is coming out of the woodworks scoffing on my page, on my post, talking about we'll never be Jewish and all this. I'm like, who wants to be Jewish? We're the Israelites, you know? And they try to say we're not even that. See, they really don't, they look at us as nothing, okay? This is why we warn our people to don't be joined unto these people, because this is their mindset for real. Okay, this is Amos 1:11. It says, thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof. Because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever. Okay, and that's what this devil did. All right, just a precept to go with that. This is Ezekiel 35:5. It says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, and the time that their iniquity had an end. See, they kept it going. Okay, and one way was those picnics. Okay, those so-called picnics, which they said that really means pick a nigga. You know, that's basically what that was all about. All right, this is verse 6. It says, therefore, as I live, saith the Lord God, Yahweh speaking, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Okay? And you know, Obadiah 1:15 says that, you know, it shall return upon their own head. Okay? You know, what thou hast done, it shall return upon thee, upon thy own head. You know, I'm just roughly paraphrasing, you know. And just to really go in more on that, this is Galatians 6:7 says, be not deceived, God is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. Okay, and you know, they soweth a bad seed, killing our people, spilling innocent blood on this land, you know, that is called America today. You know, it's saturated with the blood of our ancestors, man. You know, both tribes, you know, the northern and southern kingdom, or both kingdoms, I should say, Salakia. You know, but basically that scripture is just saying you reap what you sow. Okay, and just to go in a little more on that, This is Isaiah 14 and 21. It says, prepare slaughter for his children. Because, they'll say, oh, well, we had nothing to do with that. That was our forefathers, or that was our ancestors. We didn't do that, like them modern day, these Edomites. Okay? So this proves that, because we know through the regeneration, you are your forefathers. Okay? And since the beginning, they've always pursued Jacob. They pursued us Israelites, with the sword, So this is Isaiah 14 and 21. It says, prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the earth with cities. Okay? So slaughter is being prepared for the Edomites. Okay? And this is not our doing. This is Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Because they'll say that we're angry, we're bitter, we're violent. No, we're not violent. We just simply preaching the word. And see, what it is that they just hate the word. They hate the Bible. They hate truth. Because even these so-called white Christians, when they go into church, they don't preach all these scriptures like here. Everything is prosperity and love and come together in peace. And you know what they say about when they say peace and safety? Then sudden destruction come. And that's what's coming upon them right now, because all the curses that was on us is now reaching these Edomites. They at a low state right now. It's bad for these Edomites. I heard where I work at, it's an industrial park, and there's woods around this industrial park, and there's been a lot of Edomite homeless people living out in those woods with tents and stuff. On my way home from work yesterday, I seen bulldozers over there pulling all their shit out of the woods. So I'm like, man, how are you homeless and getting evicted? That's crazy. But that just shows you these devils, man. Hey, they done, man. They done. All right. So like I said, I didn't want this to be long. Just bringing out some, quick little info. Lord willing, it was edifying. I want to give all honor, all glory, and all praise unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders of the nation of Israel. And shalom to you brothers and sisters out there. Until the next one. Shalom.